Thanks, Vanessa. It's about 6:51 now, and we're joined by Miriam Foster. She's here to talk about women's, it's an upcoming wellness seminar, rather, called the Wellness of Women Expo. And you're going to tell us a little bit about the theme this year and kind of what the program looks like. But first, I want to start by talking about International Women's Day. What's the point of that, and what's the goal?
So we're actually in our 16th year of it being celebrated here in the Cayman Islands, and it's the 8th of March. And the idea of this International Day is to look at what are the issues impacting girls and women today, and really bring a focus to how we can make things better, and see how we can also work with men to have gender equality. And so it's a really great time, and I know worldwide it's celebrated. In some countries there's parades, you know, one day we'll have a parade.
Right.
And then, you know, in some other countries, girls and women receive flowers. So it's meant to be a positive day for women and celebrating their contribution. But we're really excited this year because the theme is actually inspire change. And one of the things that we realize as women is that a lot of times the idea of self-care is seen as selfish. And so that was something that we were wanting to change. I think maybe a lot of us at the Family Resource Center have been working on our wellness. We're doing this wellness challenge, and I know that last year for me, at the age of 30, is finally when I discovered an exercise that I actually enjoy doing, and I would get up very early to do. And so I know that sometimes women don't put themselves they don't even put themselves in the priority list, much less at the top of it. And what happens is that we suffer and our families suffer as well. Because when we're exhausted and when we're stressed and we're not taking care of ourselves, then the product that we're giving our family is not that great either in terms of quality. And so what we wanted to do is sort of inspire change in terms of the way we see women and girls, and not just give, but also be able to take for ourselves so that then we can give better things.
And it's interesting that, of course, women have to be the ones to kind of embrace this type of change and really be open to it. But do you think there's also responsibility on the rest of the population then to not, you know, because you do mention it is seen as selfish, so does that perception need to change before we can really see self-care, you know, be effective?
Of course, I think it is really important that, I mean, one of the things we talk about is moving away from thinking of things as women's duties, and understanding that if the man and the women are both in the workforce, then when they come home, they both have a second job that they need to tend to, and they both need to work at it, however that works for that relationship. But I think it's also important that as women, we ask for that help. I know that that's something that I struggle with all the time, where I make the assumption that my husband should know, he should step up, and then he'll say, but you didn't ask. And so maybe taking that time to ask, because maybe it doesn't come as naturally, or it's not something that they think about, is important. But I'm really excited about this WOW Expo, because a lot of times when you have health fairs or wellness fairs, you're looking at one area of wellness or health. And so I'm really excited because we're going to have basically all types of services provided. And it's not, you know, I joke around that it's not an exposition, but a do position, because we're asking people to come in stretchy pants and, you know, a comfortable shirt, and there's going to be cardio fit tennis, there's going to be tennis lessons for children, there's going to be art therapy, there's going to be juicing seminars, there's going to be yoga, Pilates, a dance class. There's just going to be lots of different things for you to do, you know, and it's going to be organized in 20-minute sessions, so you can decide, you know, I want to go do this and I'll go do that. And so you're not just going to be walking around taking pamphlets and saying, oh, I'll try that. No, you're going to get a chance to experience.
Do it in the moment.
You'll do it in the moment.
That is a really good idea, because I know, you know, once you try something,
then you'll get hooked, right?
Absolutely,
yeah. And so we're really excited because everyone's stepping up, and we're super appreciative of Cayman Bay because they're offering us the ARC, which is the big, you know, the Arts and Recreation Center. And so that's been free of charge. And then all the companies that are stepping up to be a part of it, there's going to be self-defense. It's going to be really excited, and it's from 9 to 2, so you still have the rest of your Saturday. And we really encourage girls and women. Now, it's not just, I mean, if men and boys want to attend, they're welcome to. We're not, you know, they're not banned.
There's no guy at the door saying not allowed.
But we really do encourage girls and women to come out and make it a day of it. It could be fun. It could be fun to get a group of moms and daughters together together, that kind of thing. So.
Absolutely fascinating in terms of the meat behind it, because it really is something when you start taking care of yourself and really, you know, put your wellness as one of your priorities, like you mentioned. We can't be at the bottom of our list if we expect to do it all. We do have to be Wonder Women sometimes.
Right. Yeah, and it's also important to think of wellness as holistic in the fact that it's about the inside and out. You know, it's not just about physical activity and eating healthy, but it's also about what is it that we're not dealing with. Maybe why do we keep picking the same partner over and over that maybe doesn't treat us so well? Right. So we're going to get to look at those issues as well.
Some psychology underneath it all.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be fun.
Interesting. Yeah. Thank you so much, Miriam, for joining us on Daybreak. And if you'd like to learn more, you can call 949-0006. There's also a Facebook page for the Family Resource Center, so log on and try that as well.
You'll get to see all the different sessions available.
Okay, there you go. All the information is on Facebook. We're going to take a break, but when Daybreak returns, we celebrate birthdays. Stay with us.